Can we start now?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We already started?
No. Well, yes, but no. Yes and no.
Like, what's the sign of starting?
The intro.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The intro.
I thought when Craig
Okay.
twins.
Yeah.
The intro.
Well, that's just jargon for the beginning, but no.
Do we have a theme
that
song?
because there's been too much jargon. No, maybe I don't.
Can
know.
I make a
I'm
theme song?
working out the kinks.
Can I
okay?
pick
I can
it?
make one right now.
I picked the theme
Oh
song.
my god! Please.
Oh
Don't.
my god,
Please
it's the
don't.
theme song of anime.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't.
This is a bad idea.
See, that was amazing.
No, but just start. Just start it.
Oh, now Philip's randomly here. Okay, no, I'm starting before it goes off the rails. Okay, welcome, to whatever this is, the Double Dollar Ice Cream podcast, anti-podcast, because we don't like us either. We don't live on hills, we die on them, so on and so forth. And now we're going to be talking about Bebop, isn't that right? Yes, we're all very excited, aren't we? Okay, nobody says fuck all. Okay, don't worry about it.
We are excited. Yay.
Thank you. All right.
I'm very
okay.
excited.
Yeah,
Yay.
I'm glad to hear.
You can't
I'm glad to
start.
hear
You
it.
can't start the first recording of this already sounding defeated.
Whose fault is that?
Your
Whose fault is that? Okay, whatever. Okay.
Yo.
Anyway.
I can't wait to monetize
Okay.
us bullying Nova.
That's
yes.
awesome.
Monetization. Okay. All right. Well, let us begin, shall we?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Begin.
Finally, some order. Okay.
No, we're quiet. We're waiting for you to start.
Yeah, exactly. You're the one causing all the issues here.
I'm the one causing all the issues. Okay, fine.
Yeah, no,
Levi,
also to you.
please. We're quiet, Dan. Levi, your thoughts on the series, please.
It's all right.
Oh my god.
You shouldn't
I
be
mean-
starting with Nova. Oh, Levi.
You should have just started with me.
All right.
You should have just started with me.
It's not bad,
All right, go on. Okay.
yeah, it's not bad, but I'd say it's definitely overhyped. Yeah, the characters,
Why?
I mean, they are very much their trope. You know, we have the cool black guy who isn't black. We have the
What?
the edgelord.
I cannot.
Wait a second. We gotta explain cool black guy who wasn't black. We need some context.
Yeah, he's talking about Jet. I know.
I can't.
How is
Jet
Jet
black?
black?
Talking
He's
about
black in the live action.
What?
Yeah,
There's a
true.
live
He has a
action.
point there.
Spike is not
You have
Asian,
that,
by the
yeah.
way, but he's played by an Asian guy.
Yeah.
Spike is Jewish.
Yeah, I don't understand
Yeah.
that.
It's whatever.
Mate, we're not talking about the live action. Levi, please carry on with your whatever you're saying. But that's hurting my feelings. Carry on.
And then Faye, who is not a good character in my opinion. I mean,
Oh my god.
besides her backstory, besides her little backstory arc, I don't really like her. Yeah, and that's about it.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your initial thoughts, Levi, artist formerly known as Levi. Pork, your thoughts, please.
It's average, like Levi said.
Oh,
It's
no.
overhyped. It's definitely overhyped. Because there are definitely a few episodes, especially the one where it's like the alien on the ship and it's like in the form of their food and the alien just runs around. Like that episode was completely pointless and had nothing to do with the rest of the series at all whatsoever. I don't know why they decided to include it, but they did.
It's an homage to
the
horror
characters,
movies.
Spike. Yeah, the alien. Yeah, we get it. But it was a boring episode.
Do you though? Do you
Yes,
get it though?
I have seen Alien.
It's an episodic show,
Okay.
though, Clark. Not
Yeah,
every
but like
single
that doesn't
episode.
even. But that has nothing to do with like
It
the
doesn't
rest of my film.
matter. It's not.
It's
The rest of
pointless.
the
It had nothing to
episodes,
do with
even though they're
character
episodic,
development.
still have like
Yeah, like they still at
relation
least
to
like
the rest of the series.
yeah, and they still develop the people's character.
Friendships are now destroyed.
Anything else?
Yeah, I liked Spike, I liked Jet, and I liked Ein. I didn't like Ed, and then Faye was like 50-50, depending on which episode it was.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all.
All right. Thank you for your initial thoughts, Cork. We appreciate it.
What are your thoughts, Nova, on the series?
I'm glad. I'm glad you asked.
No problem.
Actually, I actually wrote them down. My thoughts are that I think this is one of the greatest animes ever created. I do not think it's overhyped or overrated whatsoever. I think this is actually quite masterful, if I can use that word, if you would allow me to use
Absolutely.
that word. I think, yeah, of course. I think it achieves everything that it sets out to achieve, and I think from everything from the characters, I think the characters are very memorable. I think all of them have their own, how should I say, or their own traumas, which they're all working towards, and they're trying to get, all of them are trying to run from their past and trying to distract themselves from the past by going on these random adventures and going for these bounties. And maybe that's why some people may feel like some of the episodes may not have much point, but it's all part of one overarching point, which is what I thought, because it's like at the end of the day, the whole point of the show isn't about the bounties and being people up and all that kind of stuff. It's about these characters, realizing they can't run from their past, they can't run from their traumas, and they have to face their traumas one way or another. And that's where we get episodes like, the one where Jet finds his old fiance, or when Spike finds Vicious, and he keeps almost getting himself killed because he's trying to, and shit, even Faye. She's from a different time. And then you see she woke up in this world, and she's constantly trying to find her identity and trying to fit into this new world and trying to pull those pieces together. So it's just like, I think because when I first watched it, I was like, okay, this is an 8. Like, okay, yeah, it's a fun show. It's got some memorable episodes. But once I finally realized, what the show, I guess, is trying to say, or whatever you want to put it in some deep way, I started to appreciate it more, and that's what made me what turned it into from a great show into a masterpiece. So I think this show has so much going on for it, and it has a ridiculous amount of rewatch value that the fact that somebody could say it's average is actually quite hurtful to me personally, and I do take it personally. So.
You took that personally.
Yeah, but those are my initial thoughts. For now, masterpiece, one of the greatest of all time, revolutionary, so on and so forth. But anyway, Dan, what about you?
I thought the series was very well done. I mean, this is a super popular series, so I can get why someone can say it's overhyped, because I can't really think of another anime that is as hyped as this is. But it does live up to the hype, in my opinion. There are a lot of things that it does that is very much the anime trope. I don't necessarily think that's inherently a bad thing. I don't think something being more complicated makes it better if it doesn't do that more complicated stuff well. I think it's pretty strong. I like that it's an episodic system. It's very character driven. I always think series are more interesting when they're focused on the characters and not just like random plot points that don't really mesh well together. But that's like my take. I think it's a really nice series. But if you disagree with me, obviously you're wrong.
True.
And like, yeah, I think it's very well done. I think those are my thoughts.
Thank you for that. That was very well put. I appreciate that. Anderson,
Mm.
your thoughts, please.
I mean, it's one of my favorite shows. I think it's hard to find things wrong with it. Each character feels unique and has their own, like, unique from each other, I guess, because they are a little tropey, but they were also like part of the reason why those tropes that they had became a thing to begin with. Because I mean, it came out in the '90s, so it's like the beginnings of like peak anime, I guess maybe. I mean, there's stuff before that, obviously, but like it's like the template for a lot of characters after them.
Yeah.
And the way their stories are like intertwined and told through this like overarching like mafia tale kind of thing, uh, while also in like a futuristic outer space environment is just super unique and cool and
Yeah,
refreshing.
the world is the world. I think
Yeah,
that's one thing that doesn't get enough appreciation. The world
absolutely.
is like one of those worlds that it's one of those futuristic worlds, but it's one of those ones where you don't
It's
get
still like,
to know too much about it.
yeah,
So it's there's a kind of a mystery to it, but it's one
it's
of
also not too like futuristic in the sense that like everything is high tech
Yeah.
and there's like robots flying around and stuff. It's like still kind of like realistic in a way while they're
Yeah,
still
it's
being
not even
spaceships
that
and stuff.
advanced. Yeah.
No, it's not. And so yeah, there's that. I mean, it's episodic, but like again, there's like an overarching story which they do really well. The characters are phenomenal. I don't know. I've rewatched it probably 4 or 5 times already. So and the soundtrack is insane. The animation is insane.
Oh yeah,
The whole like
gotta
90s
love 'em.
vibe kind of thing is going on there. So yeah,
It's just a vibe.
yeah, it's just yeah, that's it.
But yeah, no,
And the ambiguous ending, which is kind of not that ambiguous, but it's like one of the best endings to any series I've seen. So
yeah, Mercy no
I
disagree.
know, and she's next, so she can
So-
explain why she doesn't think so. So
Oh yeah, and one more thing, the great dub.
oh yeah, and the
Great
dub.
dub. Arguably,
Oh
yeah, the
yeah,
dub arguably is better than the sub.
agreed.
Iconic dub.
Iconic.
You know, it in a time where dubs still weren't that great. You know, this came
Well,
along and proved
they're still not
what
that
you can
great,
do.
but yeah.
True.
Yeah, but listen, mate. All right, look, yeah, all right. Anything else, Anderson, before we pass it to Merceline so she can
Tens across
tear
the
the ending
board,
and
especially the ending.
Okay.
So go ahead, Mercer.
All right. So
Alright.
should I tell exactly why I dislike the ending, or
Say
should
whatever you want.
I just go through
Your
my thoughts?
your initial thoughts first, and then you can say what you
All
want
right.
to
My
at the
initial
end.
thoughts, like the other day, I was googling about the creators, the actual creators. So the director, what was his name? I don't remember. But like the director was
Ichiro Watanabe.
yeah. So
God.
he made a huge part. He had like the hugest right for it. But like you were talking about the world building, which was that's another whole person, and he did all the machines and everything, building, designing. That guy really deserves the appreciation and respect because this is one of the most things I like about it. Besides, before I say why I dislike the ending, I really like the most of the episode, every like the different stories in this show. Like it has maybe the best, maybe like one of the best, like the stories in every episode. But still, like everything, like they build a great characters and everything, and they just destroyed everything with the last 2 minutes for me. And that's what really hate. I know Spike is the chilling guy, but like going this way isn't him. Like they could have been ending in better way. That's my biggest disappointments about the show.
Don't worry that Spike died.
Yeah, Spike died. Like
In theory.
And that
okay,
ruined the
That's
okay.
show.
what
Oh,
makes the show.
by the way, I don't like. I don't mind he's dying. Okay, just die. This is kind of might fit you, like fit the ending of your character. But like they do it, in like in the most unrelated way. They just like the last fighting, if you remember that, with his friend, like the latest friend. The last fighting just happened in 2 minutes, in the last 2 minutes of the whole enemy, and it's just this way he died. Like all of a sudden. I mean, like
Like, he
they
spent the
didn't
last
show already
2 episodes running from the mob, and then his girlfriend dies. He
running,
gets shot and
but
beat up, and he's like,
the
And
fight, the fight wasn't that like really
It's not
big.
supposed
It
to
was
be
just
epic.
simple.
Like it's not
Oh,
supposed to
they
be
Oh my
were
some
god.
long
one dude
drawn
was
out.
using a gun, the other guy was
Yeah.
using a
I
katana.
like
It's so badass.
it's
Oh, the
Yeah, exactly,
disrespect.
exactly. There was a moment where they both, I think, use swords in a very cool way. Okay, and like in that minute, I really get invested in this fight, but just like with the next 2 seconds, it's over. He died. Oh my god. Oh my god.
How work? What do you want it to do?
Like, just get the fights even longer. That's what I wanted. Like, just add more moves. Like, you can't do
Okay.
that. The creators
Shonen.
can't do that. What's going on?
So what Masani wanted it to be was a 10-episode fight
What?
scene like Dragon Ball
Yeah,
Yeah.
Z,
yeah,
where you
yeah, yeah.
know
That would be cool.
where everybody's charging
Charging.
up and explaining their motives
you
and
wanted them
being
to
like,
like
you
Yeah,
know,
turn
yeah,
into
this
that
is
would
Titans
be
and start having an
cool.
MMA fight.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
and there's gonna be a
asking
long
for 1 minute
flashback and then
extra. 1 minute
a
extra.
two a
That-
2 episode
Oh my
flashback, and
goodness.
okay,
this
the
is
last
this
two
is much
episode
longer.
flashbacks was cool, but like the last 2 minutes fight, that was dude. I can't accept it. Sorry, you
Sick.
you you can't you
He was
can't
in
just
denial,
get me that.
Versa, because he's such a good
Except
character
your
and he's
main
dead.
squeeze died, Wesley.
Yeah.
Well, like all the three characters besides Ed, they had a great ending. Like
Ed
when
had a
they
good
didn't
ending
actually
too.
Ed, yeah, she went with her father,
You
right?
said she didn't have a good ending, or she did?
No, I said they
Yeah, she did.
all ended in a good way.
Yeah.
Like Jet was just keep living. Faye, I think she just kept looking, something like that.
I mean, they're on the
And
Bebop, and she like has that emotional thing with Spike because she knows he's gonna die and he's not coming back.
yeah, that was.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I
Beautiful.
besides I like
Beautiful.
that she find a place for her with them, and she was really against Spike going because she was destroyed. I don't want to lose a place I find it. Like now, I don't have home. She finds the crew.
Sweet endings.
It's
That's what real
bittersweet.
life is, and that's what
Exactly.
real relationships are
Oh
like.
my.
Clark and
Hit it right
Levi.
on the
All
head
right.
of the nail, Nova. Perfect.
No rainbows and no running into the sunset. This is real life, okay?
And
Jet,
suffering.
had to accept it. Had to realize that he couldn't live in the past anymore. That's why he threw away that watch into that river
Oh, I
thing
forgot
because he
about that.
realized, yeah.
Merciless's
Oh
the
wait,
only
guess
one
what?
complaining about a sad ending, so I don't know what you're coming at me
No,
for.
I love sad endings. Okay, but this is
No,
not
she's getting it
sad.
too.
This is not sad. This is not that sad. This is just retard.
He died. Well, he
Retard
might die,
ending.
but
What are you talking about? Oh,
2 minutes
at
fight.
least,
I
2 minutes
if
fight.
anything,
Really?
Spike's ending is probably the happier one because at least he died
yeah, at least
smiling.
he's
Like he
Yeah,
died
yeah,
character
content.
yeah. He
his
has.
story is finished. Like his life
I
is done.
said, as I said, like they finished the character. They put a proper ending for his character. But like the fight, it's not convenient. It's not convenient at all. How?
What
Okay,
is
all
that?
right.
What do you
No,
mean by that?
I'm not spending
It's
too
an
long on
epic
Mercenary.
conclusion.
No.
Oh,
Nova just can't accept people that
Okay.
You're
think the
living
same.
in denial,
yeah,
not me.
listen, if
You
your
guys
opinion
are
is
in
different from
denial.
mine, then it's wrong. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you, Mercenary. But to be honest, Mercenary, in all seriousness, it sounds like that's more of a nitpick than something that just brings down the show.
Yeah.
Like
Um,
an entire group, like
well,
an
it's not a
entire mark.
nitpick. Okay, I will give it a nitpick. I will keep it a nitpick, but it's not because we are talking about the main character and an official ending. So this is
Oh.
like a major thing. This is not just a nitpick. This is a major.
Hmm. I'm still
Mm,
lost.
Yeah, shout out to John Cho. That's what I gotta say.
Yeah, I guess.
Anyway.
but still, I will
Ray.
rewatch it. I will rewatch it because it's a great.
Hey,
Still,
it's a great rewatch.
mhm.
Ray, your initial thoughts, please.
So this is my second time watching this anime. The first time I was like, okay, cool. It was good. The ending was crazy, but now the second time that I'm watching it, I am 110% convinced that um Vicious and Spike are gay for each other.
Okay. All right.
There's
Support
just
this
Well,
theory.
because
Wait, I,
there's no, hold on, wait. There's really no other
Mhm.
way, because how are you gonna tell me, right, that your homeboy met some
Mhm.
girl and that you
Mhm.
know they getting shit done and whatnot, and they about to get married and run away and have their own life, but then you decide that you
Okay.
want to be all up in their business and just like try to ruin what they have. That sounds like some
Mm.
gay ass shit to me. I will be
Mm.
110% honest. And then afterwards, that whole interaction of I'm the only one that can kill you and set you free, and then the other one
Mm.
says, "Yeah, same here," is like, so
I love
y'all
that.
y'all were in the trenches and y'all was killing people and doing all this shit for the syndicate. So y'all was homies, and then one of them was just jealous because he couldn't have you, and so he ruined what you had. Now y'all just got to kill each other, and y'all decided to die together. So that sounds mad gay to me. That's what I gotta say on that. Um, but yeah, my favorite character is Faye because she's real stupid.
You're
Like,
jumping the gun, mate. I haven't asked that question yet.
oh, hold on.
Yeah.
I like the enthusiasm, though. I do like the enthusiasm, but
Listen,
we're getting there, mate. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry
all
about
right,
it. You gave us a
we're
really
gonna come back to
interesting
that. We're gonna
theory.
come back to that.
Yeah, that's an interesting theory. I might have to rewatch it again for the 11th
Support
time,
any and all
just to
theories that the
just
characters
to
are
see.
homosexuals.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You know what? You might be onto something. I might be missing something. I'll look out for that next time. But I do appreciate the theory.
There is a next time.
Kind of like evolution. Yeah, mate. You never know. Last and least, Svat, your
Wow.
thoughts, please.
Last and least.
the
Yeah.
least.
I mean, last but not least. I mean, sorry.
Yeah, you forgot the not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it's a classic. The only thing
Damn right.
separating it from a 10 for me is that most of my 10s are nostalgia 10s. So maybe it'll become a 10 in the future. I am like a couple of you where I watched it the first time and I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. Incredible ending. But then once you rewatch it and you connect everything together, because the plot is a bit fragmented, with like the longer arcs being in the middle and then at the end. You realize it's just it's so, like it basically doesn't have any weaknesses. That's my main point. Everything it does well, and yeah,
Agreed. Very good take,
Yeah,
Svat.
what
spitting
can I
right
say?
here.
Very good take.
Spitting
Oh
right
yeah, and
here.
some of the best what is it, characters in anime probably.
Agreed.
Yes.
Wow,
Well, thank you, Svat.
that was short and
And
sweet
also
and
90s
correct.
animation and art style.
Fire.
Nice. All right. Okay. Those are the initial thoughts. Guess we can just talk about some of our favorite moments of the series. I guess I'll go first to start us all off, and jump in when you want. I like Ed's goodbye, followed by Spike and Jet eating those eggs because they're trying to eat the pain away. I can relate to that.
And
So you
yeah,
guys remember that?
I
Yeah.
do.
You do,
Of
yeah.
course.
When Ed and Iron walk into the sunset, and then he slash her,
I think it's a
she,
she. I think it's
and
confirmed.
she,
Yeah.
but they identify as okay. We're
They
in
never really.
dangerous territory.
I
Okay,
don't think they
yeah,
ever
Ed.
specify their
Okay,
gender, but I'm pretty
No.
sure it's
I don't
confirmed
think
she's a
so.
female.
Ah.
okay,
Who,
Ed.
Ed?
Yeah,
Ed,
Ed.
yeah.
Ed's a girl.
Yeah.
But did they identify as a girl? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Okay, all
Yeah.
right,
Fuck you,
fine.
Nova.
And she leaves the. What do you mean? I was trying to beat respect. Okay, whatever, man. All right, whatever. She writes the message on the floor saying bye bye. They look at it and then they go inside and eat the eggs. Oh man,
By the way,
pulls in
by
the
the way,
heartstrings.
the eggs scene that was inspired of American movie, I guess. Like there is so much inspiration from the enemy. You hear me, right?
From what?
I just
Yes.
interrupt. Sorry,
Yeah.
I just interrupt.
No, it's fine.
But
It's
like,
fine. I appreciate.
yeah, but like that moment was they made it really great. The egg scene, that was cool.
Yeah. And also the episode 19 where Spike is in the spaceship and the iconic whatever happens moment,
Oh
where
yeah,
everything seems to be going wrong and he thinks he's in the clear, but then something else happens and he's just like, oh well,
yeah,
whatever
it's very
happens.
chilling.
Yeah. That got me through uni. That line.
Dude, I was thinking about that the
line,
other
yeah.
day. I had a really bad day at work, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Whatever happened,
Fuck it.
happened.
Whatever happens.
Yeah.
But
Every time I'd
I
open to look
think
at my
we're
my
just
my uni
just go
results.
like looking at zombies and they'll be like, whatever happened, happened.
Yes, exactly. Yes. This is how we get through the day, Marceline.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have this.
Yeah.
Also, Jet throwing the broken watch into the sea. A step forward for him. Confronting his past. With his former lover leaving him and him losing his arm. He had to come back and realize. Kind of had to accept it. It is what it is. It was definitely one of just those moments where it's just like it is what it is. It's happened. She's moved on. Her life pretty much where it was, or even worse at this point. But he can't get her back because she's in love with somebody else. He can't get his arm back. So it's just
Mm.
like that. So everything just kind of happened. So he kind of had to just accept it, and he can't just stop. He kind of has to move on with his life. So the imagery of the broken clock and him throwing it away was or broken watch rather.
He's throwing
was,
away his broken past.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like that. I like symbolism. I like me some symbolism. I like the Spike be like water scene with that Rocco guy where he's explaining, to be like water, explaining the Bruce Lee philosophy and that iconic quote. And it was such a super chill scene from Spike. And
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Spike's character is modeled
Yeah.
after Bruce Lee, which is super
Yes,
cool.
yes.
yeah. Well, his fight starters, yeah, Jeet Kune Do.
Yeah.
Jeet Kune Do, yeah. And yeah, and the gun versus katana fight, the very end with Vicious. Epic. No flaws at all. Sorry, Marceline. But yeah, those are some of my favorite moments. Anybody else?
Um, given more thoughts. Anybody else you're asking?
Your favorite moments. This sounds like Levi was gonna say something. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Say pretty much every fight scene. They were pretty nice, and of course the music is good.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I like them too. Anyone else?
I like the
So,
episode where everyone got high.
oh yeah, the mushroom.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Oh,
Thank you,
I
Ray. Anybody
think
else?
the one in my favorite is the brain episode. That was episode 23, something like that. That
Oh,
sounds just so
where
good.
they go into that, they find that
Yeah, so the
the guy on the
guy that was
computer, and he's like
controlling. Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to be like God. Yeah.
Yeah, the god. That was like it's
I think my favorite
amazing.
one is
Yeah,
the
me too.
that
Like
one,
this is
or yeah, I was gonna say, or it's the one where Spike and Jet go and find the VHS tape.
oh yeah, that
Oh
was
yeah,
also
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Yeah.
There was an episode about a kid playing on harmonica.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yep.
yeah, that was also
Yeah,
cool.
that was a good one.
Mhm.
And the one with that weird, I don't know what it is, where Spike is versing that dude in the top hat.
That's what I was
Oh,
gonna
the
say.
guy?
Yeah,
The-
that's
yeah,
my
yeah.
favorite episode.
That one's cool.
hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That whole
creepy.
fight scene,
That was-
yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking creepy, man. I think I watched that. Oh wait, no, I was gonna say I watched that. Inebriated. I think that's the word. That creeped me out.
Under the
So,
influence.
yeah, under
Which
the
episode are
influence.
we talking about here?
Legal.
20.
What?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Funny.
yeah. I
Yeah,
remember it.
that
Yeah.
big fight. Yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
fight with the dude in the hat and the weird smile. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that was nice. Okay. Svat, what about you?
Well, other than like ones that we've already mentioned, 12 and 13 is it that mini arc in the middle in Siberia?
yeah.
Well, no, actually, in space Siberia, where Spike is wearing like a
Space
puffer
Siberia.
jacket. Yes, all
Yeah.
It's just a nice, nice arc.
Nice. Yeah, real chill. Right.
And plus, it's where you learn more about the characters as well.
True. And Dan, what about you?
I don't know if I have a favorite moment, to be honest, because I quite like the whole show. I think.
Oh, what a cop out.
Wait, fine. I'll do a moment that sticks out in my head. I would probably say when we see that tape for Faye, when she finds that videotape, and then it starts playing, and you don't really see much, but like just seeing like the little bit that's there is like, oh,
emotions.
It's very sad.
Feels. Yes. Kind of eerie too. But yeah, nice. Thank you, guys. On to worst moments. What are the worst moments of this series?
Fucking died.
I'll start.
I skipped this one.
Oh yeah, he dies.
Oh, true. Okay.
Wait, what you
So
say?
I was gonna skip this one because it's not. There's no bad moments. So.
That's just a lie, and you know it.
Okay. Well.
Okay, go ahead, Clark.
We all know mine. I started off with it. The whole episode with the
one episode
little,
that was fun to
the
watch.
little black sludge going around the whole
Oh,
ship.
why is the sludge got to be black, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Black in the show. Don't make this like that.
Don't make this like what, bro?
Okay, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I appreciate that episode. Because a lot of the other episodes are more serious and depressing, and that one is just like strictly them just like fucking around on the ship, dealing with that, which I kind of liked. It was a nice breather.
Yes.
So
we all need
it is kind of irrelevant to the major story, but I mean, you get to see their characters interact more, and I think that's good for their development.
Yeah, I think any show that has strong characters like these, you don't mind when the episodes are, while they don't contribute to the plot, it's fine because you want to see the interactions anyway.
Yeah.
Also, I thought you were about to say that it taught you not to leave food in the fridge, but then I was gonna be like, no.
Shut you up, Clark, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bad episode.
You actually did. All right. Oh, whatever. Thank you, Hater Clark, Hater Levi. Anything to add?
Oh my god. Now it comes with names. Hater.
You're next.
Relax. You're next. Yeah, you actually are next.
Versus.
Nope, Levi's got nothing. That's what I thought. Shut him up too. Okay,
No, you probably
Mussolini.
muted him.
The last
Yeah.
minute. The last
Bro, this is
minute.
recorded. I can't edit any of this. Okay. Never mute Levi. I'll mute you in a heartbeat. But...
You already did.
Yeah, that was funny. But anyway, Mussolini.
I said the last minute. Like,
Okay.
even in the...
Literally a minute. A minute.
Yes,
Have you no
a
shame?
minute. No, a minute makes so much difference. An important minute, see, just 1 minute, made the show losing a fan, and they lost me.
You know what? You know what? Yeah, I'm not even surprised about Mussolini. Quick backstory on Mussolini. Mussolini is the same person who said Penguin Drum was trash for like 21 episodes. And then, I don't know, the last 30 seconds was so amazing. Or whatever, or however long the show was. And then 30 seconds. Oh, those were such a great 30 seconds. 8 to 7 out of 10.
No, yeah. Okay, I said the last episode they made it so good.
Am I wrong? You were there. Am I wrong?
I prefer.
No, you are not wrong. Okay, you are not wrong. I can support that because they made the last episode just so great. You see the effect of the last episode.
Let's have a good ending. We'll agree on that.
I don't believe you, but okay, we can move on.
Ending's the most important part of the show.
Just please, man. Nitpicks. Skipping Mussolini for this one because you've already said what's a nitpick, and I'm counting that as a nitpick and not as the worst moment. Anybody else apart from Mussolini? That's what I thought.
My nitpick would probably be like, I don't know if that ramen company would survive into the future. Like I know everyone loves ramen, but they had like the dollar ramen. I'm
Yeah.
like, would that still be a thing?
Yes. Well, I
Yes.
think
I
so,
got something
yeah.
to say after this.
What happened?
Did y'all hear me?
Well, no, I didn't catch that. What did you say?
Okay. I forgot who was speaking, but I'm gonna let them finish, and I got something to say after that.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm
All
done.
right, I thought you just wanted smoke. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. Before Ray goes on a tangent, anybody else got any nitpicks? Apart from the ramen thing, and maybe the fact that maybe trucking. Actually, no, space trucking. It's not a nitpick. It's just an observation. It looks
monster.
fun. I'd be a space trucker.
One more
Just leave the
longer
black
arc.
sludge monster.
That's what I want. More longer arcs.
Longer. You got a movie, mate.
I
Be
know,
happy.
I know. That's why it's a nitpick.
A good movie as well.
It is, yeah. Really good movie.
Oh yeah, the movie's
Yes,
phenomenal.
sir.
Just an extension of the
sir.
show.
Yeah. Good shit.
Nice. Okay. All right. Okay, Ray, we're ready for you.
Okay, this is not really nitpicking the show. It's just things that I've noticed that like is subtle. I love how the writers and the illustrators just decided to gender bend everything. Like
Okay.
we have Ed, who is female, but she presents as male. And then we have Victoria, which is a trucker girl, and she presents as a dude when you first take a glance at her. And then we have the dude who was in the army with Vicious back in the day, and he took medicine, and then he got the boobs. And then when Faye Valentine was, I think it was the episode with the Gray Ash, where she's like seeking people out for information, trying to look for the boss. And she busts into these two dudes' room when they're in the middle of having sex, and she holds a gun to their head. So like, yeah, I just thought I found it hilarious. Like it was both hilarious and interesting at the same time.
That's actually a very good observation. I didn't actually notice that before. Nice one. Thank you, Ray.
You got it.
This proves again why it's a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Can't really argue with that, can you?
Yeah.
But
Can't.
okay, all right. Good talk. Good talk. All right. Yes. The fun questions. Slack, character you would and would not invite to dinner and why?
Character I would invite to dinner. Let me see. I mean, I would invite Jet because Jet has wisdom. He's a solid dude, and he has a robotic arm that might be helpful with like I don't know, washing the dishes. But yeah, character I wouldn't invite. Well, I
Okay.
wouldn't invite Vicious. Like, he's an angry man.
Maybe he's just angry at Spike.
Vicious would
Maybe
yell
he's
at you for
actually
how you
chill
season
with
dinner.
everybody else.
Okay, yeah, that's a good
Maybe
point.
he's just chill with everybody else.
But,
Yeah,
but there's the
maybe it's
risk
one of
factor.
them.
If he is, there's just
Could
save
kick
the
off.
pigs.
Right.
Because he's gonna take
Fair
his
enough.
katana.
Right.
If we go to a restaurant, they won't let him in because he's got a weapon and he's not gonna take it off, is he? So that's it.
Bro, fucking gun versus katana fight, and somebody still finds a flaw with it. My God, you know what? I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it.
This
All
is what
right.
Finland does to people. They want long fights.
This ain't One Piece, baby. But whatever. Ray, character you would and would not invite to dinner and why? Please.
I would not invite Vicious. Vicious is just a foul person. Vicious came from a rotten uterus. I don't know what happened. I think that his dad, his father, he had a very bad batch of sperm, okay, and it just came out with a really messed up baby because that man is messed up in the head. There is no other way about it. It's just it is what it is. He's just foul. I would invite Jet because Jet, I wouldn't even have to cook dinner. Jet would make me dinner, and on top of that, he would wash my dishes. Like, what more can you ask for?
Why do I feel there's an innuendo in here somewhere? It's just the way he's saying it, alright? Just come out and say it. Right.
What
I
are you
want
talking
Jet to
about?
wash our dishes. What do you mean?
You think of him as a slave, washing dishes. What do you
That's
think?
not the innuendo.
He's not. No. He's not. Listen, I could pay for it afterwards. You know what I'm saying? I will thank him
This is even
properly.
more.
I don't know what you're saying. That's the thing that's making me.
Prostitution.
I think you're saying one thing. Yeah, I think you're saying one thing.
That's all we.
Yeah, you
That's
know,
all we gotta say. That's all we gotta say. All right. I said my piece there.
God bless Jet. After this, we should all. I'm gonna stop. Mussolini.
Okay.
Character you would not invite to dinner and why?
I would invite Jet, but like not for the dishes. All right, not the dishes. No,
Hater.
hater over the dishes. What? No, I like Jet.
What?
I like Jet. He was my favorite. I think. Yeah. But I said I will invite him, but not for the dishes. All right, not like everyone else here. Yeah, and
I mean everyone else.
everyone won't invite him, so he can't wash the dishes for them.
No, that's just a
Mate, that was
convenience.
Ray. That was Ray and Dan. Yeah, down there.
Oh, by the way, I might invite Spike because he's hot. Now I'm looking for the picture.
Okay, all right.
It's too late. You already picked Jet. No Spike for you.
Superficial much.
Yeah, they're also hot, but like Spike, he has.
He has a personality, Mussolini.
Yeah, but like the hair. Okay, now I'm into like big curly hairs, and Spike has this. It's so fucking cool. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. You need to move on now before I say more things I regret.
Shout out to John Cho and Harold and Kumar. I like that movie. But anyway, thank you, Mussolini. Anderson, character you would not invite to dinner and why?
I mean, I would invite probably Spike because he's like a really interesting person to talk to, probably. Although he would probably eat like all my food, so that's kind of a problem.
Eat your eggs.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just make a lot, for the both of us. And then I wouldn't invite. I don't want to pick Vicious 'cause everyone said Vicious. Obviously, I wouldn't invite Vicious. I would invite the like the episode where they meet Faye at the casino, and there's that guy that's like in charge of the casino.
Oh
That
yeah,
guy's a dick.
he's
I would
grinding.
invite him.
He's on his
Yeah, I
grind.
guess so. Yeah, I would invite him.
Oh, all right. Thank you, Anderson.
Yeah.
Dan, what about you?
I would invite Spike because I'm trying to fuck.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
I wouldn't invite Ed because that's a child.
Rude.
Okay.
I don't want to deal with a child.
Did they
Children are
reveal
annoying.
her age on the
Why
show?
is everyone picking Spike?
No one's picking Spike.
Because
Everyone's
Spike
picking
is thick
Jet.
and juicy.
Spike's
Well, okay, you know what? I
This is
understand.
true.
I
Right.
understand the appeal, but hear me out, okay? Y'all inviting Spike
Oh, here
over
we
for
go.
dinner, but I wouldn't put it past Spike that before he comes to your house for dinner, he already pissed somebody off at the corner store or something. So in the middle
They
of
show
y'all
up to your
having
house with a
dinner,
gun.
in the middle of y'all having dinner, it's gonna be a whole shootout, and you wouldn't have nothing to do with it. Now your house
Wait,
is wrecked
no.
out.
Spike wouldn't piss someone off. Jet would. No,
No.
wait. Sorry.
That is
I take it
wrong.
back. I don't want Spike. I want Jet. I mixed it up for a second.
Oh, you went to them big boys.
Man.
I want them big boys, and also Jet knows how to cook.
Oh my God, the cooking again. Now the dishes. I mean,
Look,
really,
when you're an adult,
this
you
is
care about
really
things
what?
like him having thick thighs and that he can cook. He can stir the pot, and he can stir my pot, baby.
Anything else, Dan? Do you have any more to get out of your system?
Not
No?
to get out of my
Okay.
system.
Oh God. Okay. Thank you. I'm losing track. Okay. Me. I would invite Spike because he's a cool guy, and he'd teach me how to be cool, and I want to be cool. So, 'cause that's the only thing that matters. I think. I don't know.
Sure.
And
But would he teach you?
I wouldn't.
Would he teach you?
Yes. Yeah, it would teach me about water and philosophy of water, and teach me Jeet Kune Do and
Yeah.
how to
Of
be
water.
chill and and how to not get over your ex in a healthy way, you know, and hold grudges, and almost get yourself killed, and then actually get yourself killed, maybe. So
In a very bad way.
know.
She'll teach you to die a proper
Well, we've all
death.
been there, right?
Yeah.
We've all been there, right? Yeah. It's the things we do for our exes. But anyway, I wouldn't invite Ed because seems like a handful. He seems like a handful. So actually, nah. Ed's fine. I wouldn't invite the clown. No, he's not a clown. That dude in the top hat. He's a clown, actually.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, dude in the top hat creeps me out. So yeah. I'd also invite Ein. I know we can't invite two people, but if Ein's just in the background, just chilling, I can just pat Ein. So yeah. Cork, your turn.
I was gonna say I'm gonna invite Ein because it's a dog. That's awesome. I like dogs.
It's a he, by the way, not it, but whatever.
Okay, I said they.
What? They
Okay,
whatever.
I wouldn't
Mr.
invite.
Politically correct.
I wouldn't invite literally anybody else because they would all cause a problem at some point, especially Ed.
What Ed will do.
Ed's a kid. That's just all
By
it
the
is.
way, Ed
Are
is
you
a
a kid?
kid, but like
I'm
she's
not-
a
I'm
hacker,
17.
which
I'm
is so cool. Why we disrespect that?
She's gonna run around and throw food. She'd totally be the type of person to start a food fight.
Doesn't matter.
Yes,
He's a hacker.
What is
How's
that?
hacking gonna
so
help at
then
the
Ed
dinner
is gonna
table?
hack into all your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hack into the food? Make it not raw? Uncook the food?
Ing hacking into food.
If it's an
Maybe
electric
like Plankton
stove, I
eating
bet
food.
you Ed could
Hacking into the
hack the
restaurant
stove.
website or whatever, like the cash or anything, so she can't get your money back. You still don't want her.
No.
Eat the money.
Stop wanting to do illegal things, Muscly.
So he really said, "I want the child so I can do crime."
But like, does they
Okay. Wait,
reveal
hold on.
her age?
Pause. Run that back, cause you want to invite the child to do crimes, but where you draw the line is inviting Jet so he can cook and clean. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Firstly, really said child labor is perfectly fine, but washing the dishes, that's just uncouth.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, but you and Ray were doing innuendo things. Well, I don't like being left out, so I wanted to know what you meant, but you are not telling me.
Okay.
Me?
She can teach you hacking. Okay.
Don't act innocent.
What is going on?
They will do
Moving
that.
on. Stop. All right, Levi, please.
I would invite Faye for obvious reasons.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's always one. Always.
Yeah.
And
You wanna do the do with Faye, but like Faye would just rob you.
Listen, mate.
Well, you win some, you
Enough of
lose
you.
some.
Wasn't Faye so edgy? Like, wasn't
That's worth
wasn't
being
that
robbed
what
for, to be
ruined?
honest. What? Sorry.
So horny.
Sharing is realism and
No.
Joel is better.
Fuck. Go ahead, Levi.
Anyway, yes, Levi, please continue your insightful thought.
And I would not invite Ed for other obvious reasons.
I actually don't know what the obvious reason is.
Yeah.
What is the obvious reason?
Well, first of all, it's a child. And second of all,
Aren't you a child?
that doesn't change anything. And
I mean,
second
that's the
of all,
question. Did they reveal her age in the show? Did they said exactly what all
I
she
think
is?
she's supposed to be. They reveal when she was
She's
put
about
in the foster home thing. So I think she's between like 10 and 14. She is a child.
Who?
14 make her a teen.
Ed?
Like 10. Okay, exactly. Really child.
I thought she was like 12. Wasn't she like 12 or 13?
Every single source that I've looked at said she's 13.
13, yeah.
How did she learn hacking then? in that young age.
Some kids are smart, Musli. I know it's hard to believe. Some children actually are smart. Smarter than all of us combined. But anyway, thank you for that. This is why we need Matt here, because he adds balance to the chaos. So
Yeah.
I'm starting
Well,
to hype up Matt. I'm gonna hype him up to a ridiculous degree, so he can never fulfill the hype. So yeah, Matt's gonna save this whole thing. We
yeah.
miss you, Matt.
Given like
Minnie
trusted.
and Minnie and Minnie. Shout out to Minnie.
Guys, where is
I'll be with
Minnie?
her right now.
I don't know.
She's busy.
She's busy. She doesn't like us. She doesn't like one of us here. I'm not going to tell you which one.
Who?
So you guys can go. I'm not telling you.
Nova.
Hey.
Nah, for real.
Relax.
Wait, I need help.
No.
Somebody DM me.
There's beef. There's beef.
Really? Really? There's
No,
Oh.
man. What's wrong with you?
I thought you were joking, but
We can make some beef.
yeah.
No, there's always beef. As soon as I speak, there's always this beef.
Well, to be fair, I mean,
Oh,
you gave it a 7.
Unless you
Nova.
say a Kamega kill's good, then we can
Gave
agree
it a
on that.
7.
it is good. It is good.
Oh no.
Very good. Top tier. Can't wait for that meeting. I can hear you, hater Svat. I know you're there. Yeah.
Kame got
shut
bad.
up.
Sorry.
Shut up.
What did you
Anyway.
just say?
A Kame got bad.
I know you didn't just say that.
People,
I'll make a mid.
please.
Yeah.
Hey, ha. Okay, whatever. Would this have what bears a movie?
Yeah,
No.
that's a movie, right?
Yeah, it's a movie, a good movie, but that doesn't mean it would have worked better as a movie.
I feel like the whole
Okay.
point of the show is that it's episodic, so making it a movie is kind of like against that.
Yep.
Right.
Fair point.
Fair point. Okay. How was the soundtrack? Iconic,
10 out of
great,
10.
Yeah,
amazing.
Iconic.
Top tier.
agree.
And
Agree.
iconic and great. Yeah.
Okay, am I allowed to ask something here?
Theme song is great.
No,
Depends.
No,
Do
this
it.
is important.
Depends.
no.
No, like I forget to mention with the nitpicks, but like there's something that really annoyed me. Like always when they were drawing Spike shoes, they're not drawing as separated. It's like extension for his what he's wearing. Okay,
Wait,
I have
what?
pictures.
How do you
Okay,
even notice
just
that? How do you even
okay,
notice
just
that,
just
Mercy?
look at it. Okay,
Wait.
it's
His
so
socks are
weird.
the
Like
same color as his pants and shoes. His
it's
shoes are all
still
the same.
they're not drawing it separated. They're just drawing it like as extension. Okay, and the enemy is even worse. It's not like here.
Wearing
These are just
Chelsea boots.
imposters. No.
He's just wearing Chelsea boots.
Like, these are like nitpicks that you're like scraping for. Like you're trying to find.
That's not even a nitpick. He's just wearing Chelsea
No,
boots.
like if you notice that in the enemy, it's even worse. You're just like from posters. I get it. Like you need to like really focusing down the enemy. Like you're just so good, but like in the enemy is worse. It's annoying me so much. And I was hoping someone like really noticed that, other than me. What?
I didn't notice that, Mercy. I don't know how anyone
Anyway.
would notice that. No. Sorry.
For all I was gonna say all 6 of our viewers, but it's probably gone down to 5 or 4 now.
Probably.
Mussolini won't be back here until next month. So for all the Mussolini haters out there, yeah. You will be missed, Mussolini. I'm only messing.
It's a fair
Oh, I need to do
Okay.
exams.
Let's not go overboard, man. Yeah, fuck your exams.
Yeah.
All my homies failed exams, and look at us now.
Damn. You know, I failed a class because I forgot to go to the final. Like, forgot to take the
What?
final.
God,
And I had to be in the
man.
class before I forgot the final. So I just have to
Man,
retake
you're
the
doing
class.
it backwards.
Listen.
You don't show up to any of the classes, and then you show up to
It was
exams, not the other way
online,
around.
and I forgot. That dude.
Oh God,
Whatever.
you're lucky.
I'm
Good PTSD.
disappointed in you, Anderson.
I am
I have all
too.
these high hopes. I have all these high hopes for you. You know,
I
No, I
all these
at
respect
least
it.
someone does.
hopes for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, since we're talking
I have
about
high.
school, not that anybody cares, but I did take a programming class and I did pretty shit in it. I left about 3/4 of the final exam unfinished, and I managed to pass with a B. I don't know how.
Boy,
That's yeah.
Wait,
that's swag.
I've done that
Wait.
before.
how?
Yep.
You just copy everyone else's code online.
No, listen, my school is ridiculous. Like when they monitor you, I mean, they turn off the lights, they turn on the black lights. They have like
Black lights. What the
microscopes
hell are we
and
Black
looking
lights.
shit.
Why it gotta be black?
at? Fuck.
Like
All
I,
right, man.
I hate you so much.
It's gotta be black.
I'm gonna cancel Dan first.
No, but like what I'm trying to say is like they really be doing the most, like just to make sure that you're not cheating. And it's like yeah, they don't let you get away with anything whatsoever. Like even during this pandemic when we've been remote, like you have to use a certain browser, certain software when you take your tests online that monitor you and watch you, or you need to be proctored by like a certain person. It's just they do the most. But the point being that I passed. I don't know how I did it, but I did, and I'm glad that it's over.
Damn.
You're
Shit's impressive.
lucky.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that journey.
Yeah.
I wish I'm lucky as you. I can't pass with knowing nothing, knowing how.
Excuses,
Personally, just
excuses,
cheat on
excuses.
everything. It's how you progress through life.
Oh, this is the problem that our exams is not online anymore.
Oh, yeah. That's
That like
Loser.
we are doing it again in college. That's
In
the problem.
Damn.
Yeah, in person. See?
Still not a valid excuse to miss out on 10 out of 10 meetings like this.
Oh
with so
yes,
much
please.
intellectual.
Like yeah, me too. I'm just feel disappointed of myself. Like doing exams over Vigilian. Vigilian
Yeah.
wins, right?
Yeah.
Evangelion. Yeah.
We should write
Yeah.
papers.
But it's gonna be very
It's gonna
depressing
be
meetings.
Yeah.
very much so.
And Clark's
Wait,
gonna be the #1
Do
hater.
you
Or maybe
hold
Levi
on?
again, actually.
Do you guys want to like omit watching the last 2 episodes or something and watch the movie instead, or like also add the movie onto it? Because that's how it's meant to be watched.
Why
No,
are
it's
there
Yes,
not.
it is.
That's actually a myth.
No, it's not.
That's actually a myth.
Listen, you guys have to watch End of Evangelion after you watch the show.
Oh no! When
It's
in
better than
fucking
the show.
He
Wait,
ran out of money.
wait.
The last two episodes are just trash.
No.
Oh
How
my
have you seen it then, or
God.
no?
Evangelion, yeah, the last two episodes, it's like it has a budget of $3.
Jelly.
Yeah,
Jellium.
Evangelion.
That's also a myth.
No, but are you saying you don't like like the movie?
I like the movie. I like it very much.
Yeah, but you have to watch.
I like both endings.
Oh, that's fair. That's not
Just
bad.
let them watch it and let them
Yeah, that's
see
fine.
and let them give it a 6 and then us all get angry and then
Yeah,
go
that's
from
true. It would be more spicy if they didn't watch the movie and then rated it lower because they didn't watch it, and then I can yell at them for not watching it. That's
Then again, you technically could hold that against it because the fact they had to make a movie to appease some of the people who didn't like the original ending. But that's a convo
the
for another
original
time.
ending. Okay, yeah, we'll
Also-
do this next week, whenever.
We'll be here for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Would we want to live in this world?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's like 70 years into the
I would like to
future, I
visit.
think. So when
Yeah, I
we're like
think it's
70,
2071. Yeah, 71.
yeah,
I mean, it's so cool how they made the world. Like it's supposed to be futuristic, but like still, it has so much
The
like
90s.
classic things. The
very cool.
calls, the headphones, the radio, even the ships. They were like designed in a very classic way. That was cool.
Nice. I guess that's a resounding yes. Is there anybody who wouldn't want to live in this world?
I would not
I want to
want
live
to
in
live
this
in this
world.
world.
I wouldn't like to either.
No.
No.
By the way, the wall was destroyed. Like it was the Earth planet.
Get
That
to
was
live on Mars, bro.
Well, Mars doesn't seem too nice, you know. There's a lot of crime for one, you know. There's bounty hunters running around.
Yeah, but
It seems very lawless.
bro, Bro, where we live, there's plenty of crime. There's crime right next door to us, man.
Yeah, but there's a difference between crime and space crime, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Space crime
Oh,
more dangerous. We're not all Spike, you know. Wanna go to the convenience store.
Listen, I would definitely lose in a fight on Earth. I am 100,000% losing in a fight in fucking space.
You will have ships in space. Isn't that cool?
No, but that's if you're rich.
Aboard a
Not
ship.
everyone has a ship, you know. That's, you know.
No, it
People
seems like
have-
everyone has it in the Navy.
They
And
stole
you
their
can
shit.
just
They didn't buy
have
it.
ships like randomly from everywhere. Like just like in here. Cars. You can find cars in the street and you can steal one. Same thing happens in space. There is space that shows it. So
Making a lot of assumptions right
Yeah, but it's harder to steal like a ship than it is a car, because a car you can just walk up to it. A ship you can't exactly just walk, well, if it's like floating in space, you
Boy.
can't walk up to it.
you never know. Maybe they will change the genes, something in humans that make you walk in air. If that makes sense. You
It
never
doesn't
know.
make sense. Bro.
Cars still wasn't make sense for humans like for centuries before now. So you never know.
If that happened, would you have to like fly? No, swim to fly, or would you just walk to fly?
Ask me, ask the scientists that will have these ideas.
I didn't understand a single thing you just said.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, well, let's do the awards and go back to our families, or whatever.
Y'all have fun.
Yeah. Levi, who's actually no, I need to do this properly. Polnareff Award. That's the best character for the new people watching and joining. Best character. Who gets the best character award? The Polnareff Award. Levi, let's go.
Jet.
Your vote. Who?
Jet.
Oh, Jet. Okay, all right. That's one vote for Jet. Damn, Clark's not even here. Is he here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Clark? Yeah. Who's the best character?
Spike, obviously.
Spike. Okay, that's one vote for Spike. Calm. I vote Spike because he's the guy. He's a lad, as we say in England,
Oh
anyway.
my
British people.
Yeah. Just relax, mate. Relax. Let's not start this. Dan, who's the best character?
Spike, yes, the fattest ass.
Jesus.
Spike or Jet?
Spike. Spike is the thickums.
You sure?
Sorry, no, Jet.
Oh, there you go. See, I had to help him out.
I keep getting it mixed up.
Okay, so you like him for superficial reasons, standard stuff.
No, he also has the fattest emotional ass.
Okay, all right.
He is the heart of the team.
Wait.
I beg to
Okay, thank
differ.
you.
That is
Thank you, Ray. We'll get to you.
Who else is the heart of the team?
I think that should just be the title of this episode.
Fattest emotional
Fattest
ass.
emotional
That's
ass.
a really
Yeah.
good. Yeah, do that.
The fattest
Yeah.
emotional ass is literally Faye.
Yeah, agreed.
No, she's just sad. She's not a fat ass.
Can we?
Being sad is emotions.
We're
Thank you,
talking about
Dan.
the emotional aspect, not the physical aspect.
I see. That's what I said. She's just sad. That's not a fat ass. That's just depression.
My mistake. My mistake.
Okay, but there's
I
layers
apologize.
to it because she's coping with it in unhealthy ways and she has this negative view of men. But then she finally found someone who she cares about, which is Spike, and she tried to stop him, and Jet didn't. So I don't know how Jet is the heart of everyone when he did nothing and just decided to let Spike die, and
Because
Faye
his
was the only
feelings
one
were
talking
hurt.
sense in the end.
Because his feelings were hurt, and he knew that there was nothing he could do there.
We got beef going on.
Jet was gonna do what Jet was gonna do.
Bruh, there's been beef, there's been tension, there's been a different kind of tension at one point. So much has happened, man. Well, anyway. Anderson, best character, Polnareff Award.
Spike. It's just I don't have to give a reason.
Nice.
It's Spike, so
Nice. Thank you, Anderson, for giving me a cohesive answer.
you're welcome.
Marceline.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Honor F Award, best character.
Spike, he's hot.
Okay, all right, thank you. This is a cohesive answer. I appreciate that. Ray, best character.
Jet.
Okay, because he has the fattest emotional ass or ass.
Us?
You're an instigator.
What the? What did I? Oh my god, man! I'm just trying to do my job.
Do
Look,
it
man.
better. Do
Jeez.
it better.
Okay, all right. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know, criticism, constructive criticism. You know, can't be mad at that. Know that my feelings have been hurt. Spot.
I'll give
His
it to
feelings
Spike.
always getting hurt.
It's just too cool.
Right.
True.
Appreciate it, Swat. Appreciate it. Moomin Rider, the Moomin Rider Award, most underrated character. Swat.
See, now I can't give it to Jet anymore because Jet is no longer underrated because he's got votes for Polnareff.
Yeah, it's got stands in here. It's got groupies in here. I'm sorry, groupies I mean.
I will give it to Vicious.
Way left field.
He's a good villain. My take.
All right, fair enough. Ray, most underrated character.
Most underrated character is Lynn's brother. I forget his name. I think it's Shin.
Okay, fair enough.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, he literally died. He literally died so that fucking Spike could kill Vicious. Like,
Oh, Shin? Yeah, he's
Yeah.
yeah,
character.
he
I love
literally
Shin.
sacrificed his own life just so Spike could do what he had to do.
And he was like, he was still with the organization, but he was chill with Spike, and he was like, "Yo, I'm not gonna fuck you over."
He's got a big dick for
That part.
homies.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Cool guy. That's my vote too, by the way.
Yeah, I changed my vote to Shin as well.
No, I can't
I
change
went
your
into
vote,
the ballot
Swat.
box. I have the keys.
You made the rule. You made the
I've got
rule.
the
You
keys
can't
to the
change your
ballot
vote
box.
once
I have
once
the
you
keys.
once
The rules don't
once
apply
you've
to
written
me.
down the name and put it in the ballot box and walked out the curtain, you can't go back in there. You know.
But
court-
like
court
someone
security.
has the keys to the building, and I have the keys to the building, so I can like reopen it, turn off the
Mate.
security cameras, find my
Mate, they
ballot.
gave you fake keys. They gave you toy
I'll
keys.
give you the keys,
Those
Fat.
don't actually
You
work.
can have my keys.
Let's see. Now I
Who
have
said
keys.
you get the keys?
I
Why
Why
can
no
have
one
keys.
vote for this rule?
Those,
Like,
those, those
we
are the
didn't
keys to the
vote for
toilet.
it.
Toilet. Fuck
What
off.
if the ballot box is in the toilet due to structural issues?
I'm against
You
this
know
rule
what?
because I do this a lot. I mistake
Yeah,
choosing the
no.
right character.
You know what?
What?
No.
No,
I got your back.
no one's
Marceline.
putting his foot down. Damn.
Too late.
Alright.
Nah,
Off
I know
with
where
this.
Svat lives.
So he live in the same. Do you live together?
Yes.
Okay.
Happily too.
Happily.
Very happily.
Nice. Congratulations. On your guys' place.
Yeah,
That's
thank you.
awesome.
Yeah, it's calm. Anyway, Marceline, most underrated character, Moomin Rider Award.
Is Ed. She's a kid and she can program. She's a hacker. This is so underrated.
Exploiting.
No one
a life
mentioning
crime.
that.
She's the hacker.
Labor, child labor, core child services.
Alright.
Thank you,
No.
Marceline. Dan, who's the most underrated character?
The dog.
Oi. Okay, the dog. Thank you. You have the name, by the way, but you know, whatever.
What's the dog's name?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Fine,
What?
okay.
Fine.
Fine.
Fine, okay. Most underrated character is I don't know. The woman in the first episode. No, was it the first episode? Where she kills her lover or somebody like that. Does nobody remember?
Yeah,
Am I remembering this
I
Like
vaguely?
the
remember
first
her.
episode,
Yeah, yes, that woman. That was some
the
powerful
one that
stuff.
was
That
like
was some gangster stuff,
pretending
man.
to be pregnant, and then her spaceship got fucked up,
Yeah,
and then
Yeah,
yeah.
that's some
and
gangster stuff.
and she will
The things we
tell
do.
her lover whatever. At the end, she will be the one who killed him, right?
That's some gangster
Yeah,
stuff. That's some gangster. That's some G shit right there.
true.
That's all that matters. Clark, most underrated character.
Jet's police partner when he was still a policeman.
Ooh,
Oh, well, aren't you edgy?
wow.
How is that edgy? Please explain.
Why don't you explain why you're riding the bus right now?
What do you mean a
Where the hell are
bus?
you?
No one else said him.
No,
I'm just asking you.
literally, like you're in a vehicle. Clark.
Okay, I'm driving, and
That's
Oh,
fine.
You can drive? Aren't you
Driving
13?
a car.
17.
Oh, you're
Been over
17.
this
Oh, whoops.
already. This meeting too.
Wait,
Okay,
wait,
alright.
hold on. Wait. So they called into question his edginess, and then he said, "How is that edgy?" Can we talk about your username?
Whose
Because I
username?
thought you
I know
said,
you're not talking about me.
but the username says
I ain't saying anything.
eternal suffering.
That's me. I didn't even say anything. I'm chilling.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Ray Deadass doesn't know who
I
she
am
is.
edgy. What? Ray, you're talking about the
Got
wrong
astray.
person.
Randomly got
I'm
astray. I
edgy
love
as
it.
fuck. What the
This
hell was
Oh, I
that?
got the wrong. Ooh, I got the wrong
Yeah,
person.
I got
My
caught in the
bad.
crossfire. Damn.
Eternal
Never mind.
suffering.
And this
Yeah,
is just
yeah.
walking down the street.
My
Dude,
bad.
yeah.
Let
Here's the
Anderson
song.
have his 2008 MySpace emo face, okay?
Thank you. Exactly. I'm living in the past,
Oh,
just like
man.
Spike. Pain.
Anderson, my guy. I hate it had to be him.
Yep.
But anyway, enjoy your bus ride, Clark. Levi. Most underrated character.
I'll say Vicious because he has a sword.
He's a good pick too, actually. It's a good. It's fair.
So I guess Shin wins.
Hell yeah.
So that you writing this down.
Nope.
Okay. So Spike won.
Yeah,
Spike
yeah.
won Pony
All
Ref.
right, all right.
Shin won. Okay. Sakura Award, most useless character.
Ein.
Anderson, go.
Ein probably. He's a dog. He doesn't do anything. I love him, but he doesn't do anything.
Aw.
Like objectively,
I'm
he's
not
most
getting attacked by.
useless. Sorry.
I refuse to get attacked by the dog haters.
no, it was bringing
I'm
the
not dog
joy.
hater. I am a cat person though. Sorry.
Damn right you
I
are.
am.
That's actually very surprising.
Is it really?
Just knowing you, that's actually very
Nah,
surprising. I thought you'd be a dog.
nah.
You
I
give
do
off
like. I do
dog
like.
energy.
How? What?
That was a compliment, but whatever. Fine.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. No, I'll take that as. Yeah.
It wasn't really, but okay. Sure.
Hey, fuck you.
Oh no, who left? Oh, it's Clark. Oh, his bus ride. Okay, Marceline, who's the most useless character? Sakura Award.
I don't know. Maybe Faye, but because she was kind of edgy. Anyone agree?
Dang.
Faye.
Why Faye?
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god. She. Okay.
What?
Okay. Okay. Dan, who's the most useless character?
I mean, this show does a really good job of making sure all the characters are useful in some way. So I guess
Yes.
like the dog is technically the most useless.
Yep.
He still serves a function, but he's just not as related to the plot as the other ones are.
True.
But I guess I have to say that if I have to choose one.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say null and void. Cause I'm a wimp.
You mad pussy. Choose someone.
Yeah, I can't think. I actually can't think
Don't
of
be
anything
mad
other
pussy.
than
Choose
Iron.
someone. Say a name.
Iron has his moments of usefulness. Actually, the dad. Actually, Ed's dad. There you go. Ed's dad.
He's useful in being emotionally neglectful and creating.
Just abandon his child. Yeah.
I mean, he was
Sounds
Well,
decent.
useful
someone had
for
to abandon
Ray's
her.
character development.
Yeah, but he's useless as anybody who abandons their child. All right, look, mate. In space. This is space, by the way. That's a little much, mate. All right, can't co-sign that, mate. So there you go. Levi, what about you?
Uh, fine, I guess.
Oh, you guys are just haters, man. Okay, whatever. Dog haters. Ray, what about you?
I don't know. I'm on the fence with this one.
On the fence. Now he's on the fence. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna push it. Svat, most useless.
I would pick NA as well, but I'm gonna get called out. I'll pick the cowboy guy in one of the episodes. Who
Oh,
a cowboy bounty hunter.
Oh, you are just despicable.
Why? Plain.
Cool guy.
The guy in the
Just
black
you're just
vacation episode.
you're just mad you can't put off the cowboy hat.
I also do not have a horse, so it's a bit tougher. He has a horse in space though, which I'll give him props for.
Okay, sure. I don't know who won. I think I. Oh, what? That's not really a win, but whatever. Onizuka, funniest character. Is there funniest character?
Yeah.
Who?
Jet. Go to give it to Jet.
Okay, fine. Jet gets an award. Does anybody else have any other? Anybody else who could beat him for that award?
For the funniest, isn't there always like in almost every episode the group of three dudes who are like always drinking or playing cards, and like something
Yeah.
drastic always happens, and then like they always get somehow involved in it.
But they're a vibe. They're not funny. They're just a vibe.
Yeah. This is their normal life.
Mm.
Well, what's funnier than survival, huh?
I don't know. Ed and the
Got me
dog,
there.
and they were like bringing the joy in the ship.
Nah, you're not making much case to not give it to Jet.
Oh
I
yeah,
do like
it's for
the.
Jet. Yeah, I'm agree. It's for Jet.
What are we giving to Jeff?
Okay. The funniest character. Onizuka award.
Oh wait! I got one. Rocco.
No.
Which one's Rocco?
Exactly.
Rocco, the dude with the sister, the one who was begging Spike to teach him how to be like Spike.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like water. Be like water. That guy. That guy wasn't funny.
that was yeah, wasn't fun.
I thought he was pretty funny,
Yeah.
except for
Pathetic.
when he
You thought it was
died.
funny for other reasons. Okay. Well, that's one vote against Jet. Is there anybody else?
Nobody cares
Nope.
about.
Okay. I mean, nobody cares about. Did you just say nobody cares about Jet?
No, about this dude.
Oh, Rock. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Let's see. Because there are optional awards. There's a Kenji award, which is the character who carried the series if it's bad, so that doesn't apply. Got the Johan award for the Psycho award, which we could technically give to the dude in the top hat, or Vicious,
Vicious, yeah.
technically. I'd say Vicious. Oh, would we agree on Vicious?
Yeah, agree.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
Wasn't Fishes a good guy in the beginning? Like good friend for
Yeah, but yeah,
like
that's what makes him even more psycho because
I
he's
mean,
Yeah.
he's at his friend's place. His friend's got like,
Mm.
his friend's got lipo.
What?
Are you in a box now? Dan?
Dan, are you talking from the other side of the room? Yes, he is talking from the other side of the room. Okay, that's when you know it's time to wrap this up. Okay, let's just do this. Let's just do this. I would say I understand you, but I don't. So, ratings. Okay. Levi, your ratings out of 5 for rewatchability and out of 10 overall.
Give it a 4 for rewatchability.
Damn right.
And 8.5 overall.
You would do for now. Okay, thank you. I give it a 5 out of 5 for watchability and a 10 out of 10 overall. Classic, rare 10.
Did we have a rating for would you recommend?
You recommend? Yeah, that's. Wait,
Actually, a
what?
good idea. Well, I guess it's kind of like a yes or no question, but there is like layers to it.
Yeah, I think it's useful to ask if we'd recommend it to someone because there are some shows where I like the show, but I would never recommend it to anyone.
Oh, that's like,
Well, you can say that after. You can say that after your rating, then, if you wish.
I guess, but it is a good metric because yeah, like Bebop would be more or less off the charts for recommendable, especially to someone who doesn't watch anime.
Yes, something to consider. Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, Dan, what about you? Your ratings?
I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 and a 4 out of 5, and I would recommend it.
Okay, nice. All right, Anderson.
He gotta go. He typed that in the group of the chat.
He's gonna say 10 and 5. 10 and 5.
Oh yeah,
no,
yeah,
you
yeah.
want you not.
Anderson's,
No, you don't write
yeah,
for him.
Anderson's was.
But we know he's
No,
gonna.
that's what he said. I've heard him say it.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
he didn't mention it.
Well,
You know, well, this is an advanced ruling. I'm sorry, Marceline, but
yeah, I have.
okay.
We've got the
Oh
technology
my god! So
to
you can't change your
create
vote,
ballot.
or like
No,
you
we've got
can't
the
vote for
technology to create
others.
fake ballots. Yes, we've got his what is it like? I don't know, like a piece of his tissue, so we can now use it to
Tell
to
legal. Oh my god! And you all were complaining about me using it.
Stop the hip. Okay, fine, whatever. When he gets a chance, somebody just tell him to write his rating. Okay, you happy now?
Yes.
But I know he's gonna give it a 10. He literally just said in this meeting, it's a 10. But well, okay, sure.
Okay.
Rewind it. We've got
Actually,
this
he said
recorded,
11, so in
Marceline. We
theory,
have proof now.
we can have
Yeah.
11.
Oh my god.
Okay, Marceline, your ratings, please, and stop being a hater.
A 5 for rewatchability and 8 for now. 8. I don't know if I rewatched it. In future, I might change it. My ratings.
Okay, thank you. Ray, your ratings, please.
I would give it a 9 out of 10, and the rewatchability is at a 5, so 4 out of 5.
Okay, nice. And Swat.
I give it 9.5 and a 5 for rewatch.
Nice. All right. And I think if we averaged out that score in consensus, the consensus would be it's not overrated, but some people are still gonna say it is overrated. But to me, one of the greatest of all time, lives up to the name. But anyway, thank you all for showing up for the return of the meetings, the first of the anti podcasts. And I would say it went smoothly, but it went off the rails pretty quickly and fantastically too. Spectacular fashion, actually. And so